Hi class, welcome to Unit 1 of Safety Management Systems in Aviation. I'm Wayne Cummings, your instructor for this course, and this is the first offering of this SMS course. So I've gone through the course to make sure everything works, all the links and the assignments and everything, but if you find something within the course in Canvas that doesn't make sense to you or does not work right, please reach out to me right away so I can get it fixed. It's kind of an overview of our course and this first unit. In Unit 1, we go over a high-level introduction of safety management systems, of the four components of safety management systems and the structure of an SMS, as well as we also set a foundational understanding of some definitions. From there, we're going to build upon that foundational understanding. Through Units 1 through 4, we delve more deeply into the actual components of the SMS and their elements, as well as their regulatory requirements. What do the rules say about safety management systems? Finally, in Unit 5, we get into SMS implementation. The understanding and the design of safety management systems is for naught if we don't implement it and make a difference to enhance safety in our business and in our lives. And my hope through this course is that you start to see system safety everywhere you look. I hope you recognize hazards in your home, your car, your schoolroom, and your place of employment. You see a candle too close to the edge of a table, a ladder sticking into the into the doorway, distracted driving. I hope you see, when you see hazards, I hope that you subconsciously start to even analyze the risk, and you start to recognize how the risk might be able to be mitigated by reducing either the severity, wear a seatbelt, wear a helmet, or the likelihood, no distracted driving, that you would see not only the hazards, but that you would analyze the risk and see ways to mitigate the risk by reducing severity and likelihood throughout your daily life as you go about walking across campus, walking around in your daily life. When we are going to get into all the details of that risk mitigation. We're going to do that in class, and I hope that it changes your view of the world you live in. Let's get into the syllabus. This is a combined course. It's an undergraduate. That's the Aero 4613. It's the undergraduate course, and it's also combined into a graduate course, Aero 6233. There are some additional assignments for the Aero 6233 students, but we don't have any of them in this class at this time. The course should be set up so that you cannot accidentally do those Aero 6233 assignments. You should be able to not accidentally get into those. But since this is our first run at this setup, we can't guarantee that. As such, be sure, please, that you are working within the Aero 4613 syllabus, the 4613 assignments, and that you're not practicing for graduate level work. As far as assignments go, you have a weekly devotional and a weekly interactive assessment, as well as a weekly quiz. But first, let's talk about the devotionals. You will see as you read the syllabus that the devotionals in this course are graded. They are graded at either 100% as participated or 0% not participated. In order to be credited as participated, you must post an initial post of a minimum of 150 words, plus a minimum of at least one reply to a fellow student or instructor throughout the rest of the week. The initial post is due on day 4, that's Thursday, by midnight, and then the response is due by day 7 in order to receive credit as participating in the devotionals. Interactive assessments are structured very similar. Your interactive assessments, the initial posts, are due also on day 4, midnight on day 4. This one is, though, 250 words. So your interactive assessments are graded based on your initial post requiring 250 words minimum, due by midnight on day 4. In your initial post, you're going to use APA format to cite at least one reference, either from the week's reading assignment or another reference, using APA format. Throughout the remainder of the week, then, your Responses, you have to respond to 2 other students or instructors' posts no later than noon on day 7. This is to ensure we get our initial posts up on the discussion board in time to actually discuss and debate some of the principles we're learning. And then your responses being due by noon on day 7, that gives me time to grade the assignment Sunday afternoon into Monday morning, so you have quick feedback to apply to your next weekly assignment. Please pay attention to these due dates. Late initial posts in both the devotion and the interactive assessments. Late initial posts will require your assignment to be counted as late. Your initial interactive assessment posts, so the APA format for your initial posts, let me show you a website. This is from Purdue University's online writing lab, and this has been very helpful to me when writing papers and other works in APA format. So it's APA style. I'll put the link in your announcement, and you click on APA style and then APA formatting and style guide, and this will give you examples of what APA formatting should look like. In your discussions, you are required to cite in-text citations, and this gives you examples of what that looks like. In-text citations, how you might go about citing quotations in text in APA format, as well as reference lists. You have links over here to reference lists, and you can see how you're supposed to format that at the end of your discussion questions, by doing APA references in your discussion questions, that's going to be good practice for you so that you properly cite references as you get into your research paper. Speaking of your research paper, let me get back to that here. At the end of Unit 4, your research paper is due. Here's Unit 4. Your research paper is due at the end of Unit 4. It is 8 to 10 pages long in APA format, not including title and references pages. You will have a minimum of 4 references in your paper, at least 1 from the course reading material. Please use that Purdue Online Writing Lab website for guidance, any guidance that you need with APA formatting. Any specific questions that you have, please feel free to reach out to me. In weeks 1 through 4, you have a quiz at the end of the week that covers that week's material. In the quizzes are open book, open notes, and the quizzes are not timed. They can also be completed in multiple settings, which means you can open up the quiz each week, complete some of it, save it, and then come back to it again later. So quizzes are not timed, they're open book and open note. That's for at the end of weeks 1 through 4. At the end of week 5, you have a comprehensive final exam. That too is open book, open note. However, it is timed and it must be completed in one sitting. So please plan your time for your test appropriately. I truly hope you enjoy this course. I hope that you get some practical application out of it. I'm excited to be able to go through the course with you. Please keep an eye on the announcements and the discussions. Look for feedback on your assignments, just to make sure that you get all the information that I'm sending out to you. Anything you need as you go through this course, please feel free to reach out to me. If it's course related, please go to the instructor's virtual office and post your question in there. That way other students can get input from our dialogue. If you have anything that's more of a personal or private nature, please feel free to email me at my Laterno email account. Both those, the instructor's virtual office and the Laterno email, go straight to my phone, so the turnaround time on those is very quick. So if you need anything, reach out to me, and I look forward to working with you, seeing you in this week's discussions.